The only thing is, I never thought that I would have 9 staples in my head, all because of the jump. I mean, they really beat the fuck out of me.
Due to the shock, that's what Dr. Hosley
Yeah,
showed. When you were being beaten, your white cells were mixing together not to create red cells.
Yeah.
It produced seizures.
yeah.
That's the that's the cause of that. And it produced seizures. Now you have seizures due to the kicks in your head, due to what the doctor diagnosed you. He says
And the punches.
he said your DNA was shredded and ripped. I said, how can that be, doctor? He says, well, you know your DNA goes in a circle inside your body.
Yeah.
And at the tip of it, it's like the shoelace. It holds it all together. You know, like your shoelace, he
Yeah,
says.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dr. Halsey told me your shoelace, when it holds everything together, yours has been ripped apart due to the shock. So your DNA is all scattered, producing left instead of right,
Yeah.
producing white cells in your brain. That's what it says. Because I never knew at the end of the DNA.
And even though I was shocked, right? I still walked home with. I still remember with those boxes that I went to go get at Costas. But even though I got shocked, I mean, I got jumped and everything. I was all bloody, and I already had the ambulance there. Who called? I don't know. But they were already waiting for me.
But that's what the Dr. Hosley said.
Yeah. But they were already waiting for me. The cops, the ambulance. I'm like, okay. I was like this, Tony. Okay. Because I got jumped, you know. Uh, Man, I took so much fucking
Somebody,
beating.
he said, Dr. Hosley said somebody kicked you hard enough
Yeah.
to get your DNA ripped, to make you go into a shock and produce seizures. You went through a shock because Dr. Hosley said, you as a living person, you don't expect, your brain don't expect that to happen. All of a sudden, you walk by a person, you talk, how are you or something. You don't expect that person to jump you. So as you were walking home, you weren't expecting, neither was your brain. So it got into a shock. It sent it straight through the DNA. Your DNA is ripped. It says like,
So the DNA
like your DNA is like a string. Here's your big DNA. At the end, he says it's held together by a superfluous hard mixture to hold your DNA together. So when you got hit, that he said that got ripped. It showed in the diagram from the CT scans.
How come I didn't
And,
hear that, Eddie? How come I didn't hear that? Yeah, I mean, you were with me.
Yeah, because you don't remember a lot of things what the doctor tells you. You're
Yeah,
going there.
well, that's
Oh,
what
what'd
I'm
he
saying.
say? What'd he say? And I'm like, Roy, he said this, this, and this. Oh, and then you double ask the doctor again. And the doctor, see, he's a little low in understanding things. That's why your DNA is ripped.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
slow in understanding
Yeah.
things. Due to,
But I'll get better, you know.
of course you get better. Everybody gets better.